2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, 2K Sports fans. We've got the Dallas Mavericks against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs. Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. To call this a one-sided series might be an understatement. Shaq, is there any hope of making this a contest?
I don't see any drastic changes that could be made to spark a comeback in this series. At this point, I think you're just playing for pride.
It ain't over till it's over, Ernie. Everyone expects you to get eliminated now, so the pressure's off. Just play your game.
Hold it. You said it ain't over till it's over. Let me write that down because that's good.
No one's ever said that in the history of basketball.
It ain't over till it's what?
Over.
Oh, very good. Thanks.
Over.
That's memorable.
OVA.
Oh, I was OVUH. Whatever. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Downtown San Antonio, Texas. This bridge spans the Riverwalk, not too far from our location tonight. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. DeJounte Murray is out there with Derek White. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Passes it to Aldridge. Porzingis with the steal. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Murray up on top. Brunson covering. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Brunson with it. Marjanovic finds Doncic. And Pirtle pulls it down. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in this series. But of course, that has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learned in this series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Poked away. And Murray, here we go. Porzingis with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, White. Spurs passing it around. Here's Aldridge. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
DeRozan against Doncic. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. And here's the fast break. Here's Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Aldridge. Will it go? Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Lee comes in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Porzingis is doubled. And there it is for him. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Spurs trail by 6. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Damari Carroll's checked in for DeRozan. Bellinelli comes in for White, and it's Mills in for Murray. And Dallas with a change here, too. Finney-Smith's checked in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Lee with the stuff.
Can't forget about Lee's athleticism. This guy is a slasher, and he knows when to pick and choose his spots to probe the defense.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Porzingis with the block.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
How about that for the old up fake? Aldridge knows exactly how to get a defender off his feet.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-7 run. Lee gets the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 11. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, the defender was right there, but Mills showed no fear or no hesitation right at him.
Here's Porzingis. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Gay outside. There's the pass to Aldridge. Fades away. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Gay dishes to Mills. Pass to Aldridge. Porzingis with the block. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's Dallas up 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's Damari Carroll, and it's Mills, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. That one falls. Wright's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The drive by Gay. It doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Pass to Curry. Right, the pass to Curry. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Outside Aldridge. Now here's Mills. Back to Aldridge. Powell pulls it in.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Stolen by Gay. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Nets, the corner 3.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And they pick up 2. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he is checked in for Aldridge. DeRozan comes in for Damari Carroll. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack, he really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
Spurs trail by 12. DeRozan scanning the floor. And the rejection by Marjanovic. They recover it. And that one's good by Gay.
Well, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
Passes to Curry. DeRozan against Doncic. Marjanovic kicks to Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team.
That free throw good from Doncic. Both shots good from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. Outside White. 1:36 left here in the second. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gay. Second shot opportunity. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And Doncic, here we go. And that one drops.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's DeRozan. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Murray. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, even against tight defense, Murray has a number of ways he can score inside. He's not the strongest guy there, but he's flexible and creative.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
With some arc. Pass to Gay. Curry against Murray. Tries again. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Mavericks, this game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brute. And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low. Here's Murray.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to DeRozan. Murray outside. Outside Aldridge. Back to Murray. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Passes it to Porzingis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Hurdle finds White. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got 7 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Damari Carroll's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lee goes in. Kleba. That one, no good. Aldridge with some nice D. On the wing, Bellinelli. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here is Forbes. Back to Aldridge. And the shot goes in.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And the pass to Brokaw. Here's Porzingis. Shoots over Carroll, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Barea. 12 points for Porzingis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Mills. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Dallas leading by 16. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Pass to Bellinelli. Now Carroll. Pass to Gay. Over Lee. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 9 points.
Good, strong, aggressive finish by Gay there. That'll get a thumbs up from the coach.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Mills passes to Gay. No good, shot missing. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. DeLon Wright comes in for J.J. Barea. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's an 18-point game. Here's Aldridge. It's good. He's got 8.
Aldridge has a nice methodical way about his game that makes him extremely reliable down low. He's a smooth operator in the post.
Bounce pass from Wright. Porzingis is doubled. Some solid defense from Gay. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Carroll, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And that one is good.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Aldridge. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
You know, sometimes there's just nothing you can do to bother Aldridge. A fantastic scorer, and he stays locked in, too.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Here's Murray. We've got White. Rudy Gay is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Murray in at the points. That's the San Antonio 5. Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. That's now 22 points for Porzingis.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
The feed to Gay. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Doncic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Mavericks lead by 20. And San Antonio shooting around 41% on the night. Gay drives in. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Here's Dallas. It's an 18-point lead. Down low and stolen by Gay. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Uncovered. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. And the shot is good. Poeltl's got his first basket.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Outside DeRozan. The layup off target.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Murray, no good. Dallas leading by 20. Here's Wright, and he converts the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Mavericks have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go win. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Rebound, San Antonio. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's White. Porzingis with the block, and he's able to get it back. That one good for 2. Dallas shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 20. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
DeRozan's shot is off. Dallas leading by 19 points. Powell dishes to Doncic. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Porzingis.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Barea. Now Bellinelli. And another basket for San Antonio.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Bellinelli. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Three-pointer. And the miss. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Ain't nobody want ride. Ain't nobody on my side. Ain't no time. Ain't nobody on time. Thank God that we here again, you know. This the kind of shit that makes you let it go. Living in a city where it's hard to blow. Yeah, we gon' get it till it's all.